And like I promised, we are back with MORE Warriors Orochi 3, and we are doing the Demon Gauntlet Team. And I'm getting rinsed. That's not good. So I got to shake off the cobwebs just a little bit. Feeling a little bit better. Maybe you can hear it in the voice. I'm not 100% sure, but... Ah! Please! So yeah, I got the Demon Gauntlet team back. I think this was the original team I had as well. I'm not 100% sure. But... this was the best team I wanted. Obviously, Orochi X right now is my top guy. I think he's fully prestiged, actually. I was like, you know what? I'm going to make him the god of destruction he really is. And I'm getting rinsed by Magoichi doing his Russo. So, if you can stop that, thank you. So, yeah, I think my hard hitters obviously are going to be Orochi and Hundun. One of my other... but in terms of level, I think, or something like that, I believe it's going to be... Orochi and Daji, who are probably my best right now. Okay. I haven't done anything to Hundun yet. I want to do something. I don't care about Kiyomori, really. I never really cared about him in general. But, I mean, he was okay to play as in the other game. But, I didn't really care. He's about to die, actually. That shows how much I care about Kiyomori. I wonder if I even equipped him with any items. Yikes. Probably didn't. Oh, well. He'll be fine. There we go. Shake off the cobwebs. I gave you a... okay, or you could die. Alright, so yeah. We have actually 3 places, so I'm probably not going to aim for every single chest. I'm just going to look through the portals and see what's there. So if I pass a chest this time, don't worry. It's according to plan. I don't want this to be a super long video. And so... I said I would give mention about, at least just the fact that, about the Orochi versus Orochi X thing. And it's not really just, I guess it's more just thoughts about it and my feelings about Orochi versus Orochi X. Because there's I love the idea, but I also don't see it as being super realistic. I mean, I know like regular old mortal humans were able to kill the god of destruction Orochi and all that, but apparently they did that like with our powers combined, we destroy him along with mystics and all that. No, I mean if you play the true ending, no, that's not how it worked out. They actually did it all by themselves. Who just slowed me down? I don't like you. You need to die. I'm pretty sure it was this cursed sorcerer. If it wasn't, I still hate you because you're a sorcerer. Okay. But yeah, the thought of it, yes, I actually, because I kind of did a little fanboy. I was like, stuff like that, and I was like really hyped up for it. At the same time, I was also like, so how's this going to work out? I mean, I know the humans, like literally just mortal humans were able to defeat God of Destruction Orochi. That's what I'm going to call him now, God of Destruction Orochi. Ow! Oh, jeez! What just happened? Got juggled to hell and QB got killed. It wasn't the best villain anyway. But, I guess the thought of seeing unless it's not God of Destruction Orochi, regular Orochi might have a chance. But just the thought of here, like after seeing what he's like in this game, and what he might be like in 4, if he has this persona of God of Destruction Orochi versus just Orochi, the thought of it is still awesome. And I'm probably just overthinking it, but you know what? I like to overthink things, and it makes it more interesting, you know, because it gives more possibility. That I did not mean to do that. And it brings more fun to thought and discussions and all that, you know. So, I'm not trying to make it seem like it's a bad thing that they're doing this, not at all. I love the thought of it. I love the idea. Alright, Yokozuna, you want to actually, like, sell something? I mean, you're dead, but... jeez. Oh my goodness! Yeah, this is pretty much going to be me the entire time. I guess just seeing regular Orochi, unless Orochi gets a pretty nice buff, I don't see how... he could match up to Orochi X, since it's supposed to be his much stronger counterpart. Or not counterpart, it's literally him, just stronger. And like I said, if it's God of Destruction Orochi, then yes, that makes sense. Like, but that also leaves me to think, why would they do Orochi versus Orochi X? And I want to hope, I actually kind of hope, because they said Orochi and Orochi X are key players in this game, or key figures at least. They're the same thing, pretty much. You're getting what I'm getting at here. So would that lead to what for my idea of this of a series for this game later on? Would that possibly mean Orochi is a proto... Jeez. Would that possibly mean Orochi is a protagonist in the next game, perhaps? Oh, I found the portal. All right. Like I said, I still have 2 places to go after this, so don't worry. I'm leaving here now, but we still have places to go. We still have 2 more places, and this was 1 more than the last video. So it's I'm not gonna try to make it as long, if not longer. I meant to say. Yeah, we still have Luo Young and Kawa Nakajima, so we still have some places. Don't worry, I didn't cut it off in a 5-minute video. I thought I heard something. But no, that would only, yeah, the only thought I would have is that they're just going to make Orochi a protagonist. Unless they do some, like, crazy thing. I don't really understand how you could have Orochi versus Orochi X, like, unless I guess they have, like, that kind of 3-way battle where you have a third-party army and all that crap. I don't know how that'll work out and all that, but I don't know why. I just want to see, I kind of want to see Orochi as a protagonist from now on. I saw, like, random, oh my gosh, if I had to teleport one more time. I saw, like, dialogue that he had in, like, the camp, I believe, and stuff like that, or maybe in the middle of battle. Because Orochi did have, the original Orochi that you can play as does have a conscience. This Orochi, Orochi X, he doesn't have a conscience at all. He's just purely just God of Destruction Orochi. That's why I call him that. Because it's not really Orochi, he's just God of Destruction. That's pretty much all he is. He is a mindless destruction god. And so I want to consider the fact that the Orochi that we know, that we have in this game, who has a conscience, the playable one, he was like, kind of like pissed off about what's happening to the world, because his motive was just to have a world where he could fight the best warriors. This Orochi, God of Destruction, he just wanted to end it all and destroy it all. And from what I saw in the dialogue, that kind of pissed him off. That really did piss off Orochi, the original one. And he actually, I think in dialogue, said he actually wanted to fix. Would you stop? Wanted to fix it. Like, he'd realized that all this was his doing, and this wasn't the world that he envisioned and all that. So that kind of leads me to believe that if somehow, like, Zeus, because they're saying Zeus is the one who makes the world, both the worlds combine again. And I'm assuming that's, I just feel like Orochi, in a way, is probably going to be like a protagonist, while X is just going to be an antagonist. Probably one of course, the main antagonist, along with Zeus and the Olympian Gods. Because I feel like it's not just going to be Zeus. I feel like they're going to add, like, other, like, of the gods in this game. I don't know if they confirm that or not. Like I said, I don't pay attention to social media. I kind of, like, at times I'll look at social media. Oh, I thought there was a portal here. I don't know why. I mistook the blue for our officers as a dragon portal. Alright, just do this. But yeah, they didn't really mention, like, obviously, of course, I feel the stronger counterpart would be the antagonist, which is Orochi X, or if they have him as this version, God of Destruction Orochi. Obviously, I feel like he would be the antagonist, and I feel like unless they just do, like, a one-off kind of, like, battle with, like, Orochi versus Orochi X, and that's it, they're done after that battle, there's nothing really about them anymore, that would kind of suck. So I feel like there's more purpose behind them two doing battle, so I feel like one of them would need to be a protagonist, and the other one would need to be an antagonist. So that's where I get the idea that Orochi is probably going to be, I guess, fighting amongst the humans so he can have the world that he desired back. And I don't know, maybe in, like, the next game or Warriors Orochi 4 Ultimate, he turns on the humans. He's like, all right, try to best me again, or some crap like that. But for now, I think he just wants to take out Orochi X, take out Zeus, and get the world that he wants back. Because like I said, Orochi said this is not the world he had envisioned. I've been trying to find that dialogue. I know that he said it. I know for a fact he did say it, and I don't know who he talked to. I believe it was at the camp, one of the camps that he said. But I just, for the life of me, don't know who he said that to. Does he ever talk with his ex counterpart? I don't know. Maybe that's who he talked to about it. Or maybe it was Kiyomori or something like that. I don't know. It was someone. But, yeah, I just remember him. He just wasn't a fan of this world that was it was going to end. Orochi X, it was his doing because, I guess, because of him dying, Hydras came out of the blue. And, yeah, So I feel like he's just going to try to fix the world alongside the humans, or maybe like he's going to try to fix it in his own way, so he's still technically an enemy. But at the same time, he seems like a protagonist as well. I don't know. I feel like they can make Orochi like actually last the game without dying. So I feel like they could make Orochi live for once, because this man has died too many times. So seeing him in a different light, because I love Orochi. Orochi has been a really cool villain. Everyone, because they're hesitant with having Zeus as an antagonist, especially if he's going to be one of the main ones, because obviously he's going to be one of the main antagonists. He made the world, and we have to battle the gods in order to make our home, in order to, I guess they said, solve the mystery or return home. So obviously you're battling the gods of Olympus, so obviously Zeus is going to be one of the main antagonists. I don't know why people are really hesitant to understand that fact, but he's the main antagonist. The whole focus is Greek mythology gods, and you're battling them, so obviously they're going to be the main antagonist. I know people are like upset that it's called Warriors Orochi, not Warriors of Olympus or some crap like that. Orochi is still a key player in the game. They have said it multiple times. They're still so hot on Orochi, they're making Orochi versus Orochi X. So, like, relax, people. He's still going to be a key player in the game. Orochi is still there. The game is called Warriors Orochi. Yes, if he was killed off as not a main character, yeah, I get a little upset too. Like, oh, well, yeah, I would have just called it Warriors of Olympus or some crap like that. I don't know. But, or Warriors Olympus, not Warriors of Olympus, because Samurai and Dynasty Warriors characters are not from Olympus-oriented stuff. So I would just say Warriors Olympus if Orochi had nothing to do with the game. Then I'd be like, okay, that's fine. But this is still Warriors Orochi. Oh, I found the portal finally. Ow! What in the world? Wolf! Get off the God of Destruction! Jeez! No respect. I'll probably play as Dodgy a little bit here in a second after we get through the portal. Oh, alright. It's just easier to, like, focus on talking because Orochi's, like, so overpowered. Wait, I want the item. I want the item. I want the item. I think I got it. I hate that outfit on Jogi, by the way. His 7 outfit is probably my least favorite. I like 6. 6 was nice. 9 is also good, too. No, 9 is probably my favorite. But out of the ones I had to decide between 6 and 7 for Warriors Orochi, I was like, I'm going to give him the 6 outfit. But yeah, so relax, people. Orochi is gonna, for those of you who are complaining about it, relax. Regardless if he's really the final boss or not, he's still a key player in it. They're saying he's really important in the game, so don't worry. Just because we have a new main antagonist, we have a new main antagonist in QB as well, in Ultimate. Alright, I mean, she wasn't the most well-received. I can even vouch for that. I didn't like her that much because she was mostly just a terrified little fox girl that was just trying to run away from humans and try to get revenge on Mystics. That was it. He was a vengeful soul. That was about it. They could have written her a little better. We got, like, in my opinion, the thing that paid off was we got the cool Neza. The younger, the past Neza, which I really freaking love playing as. He's really cool. Yeah, Itachi should be okay for now. Ow, 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 ow. I say that, I'm getting rinsed. But, yeah, I understand that she probably wasn't the most well-received character either. Her final, like I keep saying, I think I said in my new Haruna look video, she, her final boss fight was, the final battle was kind of a letdown. She was just running away constantly. You had to stop her from running away. Like, really? Like, they didn't fight like a final boss. Don't run away. Okay, that was a little too soon, so I'm just going to go run around a little bit. This video will be too short at that rate. I want it to be around 30 minutes. It's only like 15. Not even. 14 minutes. But, yeah, so understandable that QB and all that wasn't really great. She was hyped a little bit, but she was kind of meh at best, I feel. But, you know, it is what it is. She ended up pretty cool. Her character, her design and everything's cool. Her like, fighting style is cool, too. It's just, she didn't really give us the final boss vibe that Orochi gave. But I feel like, you know, the god, like the main god, Zeus, he can give us that feeling that QB didn't. Like, she is really... I'm sorry, I said Zeus was a she. I apologize, great Zeus. But, oh, hey, Xiaoyun. But yeah, like, Zeus, and from what we get the silhouette of his character design, he looks like he could be a really cool, like, I don't even know, maybe he probably won't be the final boss like Orochi usually is. If it's still Orochi, cool. If it's not and it's Zeus, I mean that's what they want to do. It's their grand design. It's Koei's grand design. Just let it happen. Maybe this will work out. I'm sure we're gonna have a couple run-ins with Zeus every now and then. Who knows? Maybe he'll get our Orochi X kind of transformation at the very end of the game. I don't know. Who cares about that right now? It's a matter of, actually, something you could care about. What if, and I know I'm bringing kind of like, it's kind of weird to bring this in, but like, let's be real here. Orochi got his, he got his ultimate power from a girl. He got revived and was made powerful because of a girl. A special girl, nonetheless, but a girl. Kiyomori did his little sorcery ritual and all that, and Orochi became a very powerful Orochi X, which was a really cool, like, I guess you could say transformation. I freaking love that design of Orochi X so much. He looks awesome. But, so I feel like maybe it would be kind of cool, because, like, I feel like Orochi X, excuse me, and Zeus are going to, like, coexist somehow. Because if they use the God of Destruction persona of Orochi X, and they use the God Zeus, and they combine their powers together, I could probably see a really cool, like, I guess you could say fusion. I don't want to put this in Dragon Ball terms, because I sometimes do that a little too much in some videos. But yeah, what if you considered a combination of God of Destruction Orochi X with Zeus, and they fuse together into one being? That would be an awesome final boss. I feel like that'd be so cool to see. I would love to see that personally. All right, get out of here, Ganming. What are you playing at, Ganming? Get out of here. But yeah, so it's a cool thing. It's like I said, it's a little overthinking it. 100%. I know I am. But just the thought of just all these possibilities that we could get with a new antagonist, it's cool. It's cool to think of. I didn't really get that vibe when I saw QB. I'm sorry, I didn't. She wasn't really much of a final boss caliber kind of person. She was cool. She was a cool character, and her like story was pretty interesting. Her final delivery on the whole game was a little lackluster, in my opinion. But I feel like with Zeus, he's gonna be like, who knows? Maybe it's something that they could run to another game, depending on how the game ends. Maybe they'll give us multiple endings like they did in this game, because you could have a true ending. Yeah, you could have a true ending. All right, here's how it worked. I believe. I think one was called Into the Fire, which was the one where you faced all the Orochi, all the Orochis, I guess you could say. Or you could go to the Demise of Orochi X, which was a happy ending. Or you could do World's End, which was the true ending, for what they say. Because they ended up going back to their world, and in this game, their memories are now, like, all gone aside from the mystics and demons, I believe. I'm sure the demons still have their memories as well, so I'm pretty sure, like, Daji, somehow Kiyomori will come back from the dead once again and be like, I'm back, and I still have my memory, and all that. It'll be cool to see. I want to see Hundun in the game, in the main story, too. Like, I actually liked him a lot. He was probably my favorite part of Ultimate. If I had to choose between QB and Hundun, I actually would have preferred Hundun to be the final boss, and maybe just leave QB in Gauntlet Mode. Or something like that. Hundun seemed a lot more final boss-like than QB ever would have. I don't know, maybe it's just the look of the two. But, like, fighting Hundun in Gauntlet Mode was so good. It felt so enriching to be able to fight a final boss like that. It was so cool. But, alright, I'll just go to the portal now. It's been about 20 minutes now, and I'm still gonna talk afterward. But yeah, just seeing, like, Hundun as a final boss would have been cool too. So I hope I see him in the game as well. And man, I said I would just do Orochi vs Orochi X, but all this has got to be like really hyped up. And that's why I'm like talking about all this other stuff. So I'll probably say Orochi vs Orochi X and other thoughts about the game. That'll be the title. It'll probably be the title right when you see it. But yeah, I just think the game, I just feel like they have, I just hope they don't just completely sidetrack off. I mean, I saw them in like the picture where they had like all the warriors, so obviously they're in the game. I kind of hope Hundun and QB are key characters in the game as well, and not just like side characters, which I kind of feel like Kiyomori and Daji ended up being. It'd be pretty cool to see them as like main antagonists as well. What I kind of want to see is, I kind of want to see this broken up. Like, I want Orochi, original Orochi, to be a protagonist. I want to see this whole section right here that you're seeing right now with these 5 characters. I want them to be an antagonist as well. And I also want to see, obviously the Olympian Gods are going to be antagonists to that extent as well. I mean, Zeus made this world, and you got to battle the gods in order to get everything back to normal. So I want to see, I kind of want them to do like a bunch of 3-way battles, like have a third-party army, like they did in like Samurai Warriors. They did it here too, off and on. But I want to see like a bunch of large-scale battles like that. It's like Orochi X's army, Olympus army, and the humans along with original Orochi together. I feel like that'd be a really cool thing, battling having all 3 battle, just so. I guess I want to say, so if Orochi X keeps this persona, that would make sense. He wants to end the world again. We find out what Zeus wants to do, I guess, in the middle of all of that, and we also get to try to get the humans back to their world, or just solve the mystery, as they said. But now I'm just rambling, but I thought that would be a really cool idea. But yep, this was the Demon Gauntlet team I wanted to show off. It was pretty fun. I'm kind of glad I did this one, and I got to get some of this off my chest, because this was really cool. All these things were really cool, and like I said, I would really like to see Orochi live in a game for once, so make him a protagonist if you can. That'd be pretty awesome. And make a fusion between Orochi X and Zeus, because that'd be pretty cool too. I would actually really like to see how that would turn out. But that'll be it for now. Thank you guys for watching and listening to me ramble on about Orochi X versus Orochi, and just my overall thoughts about how I feel the game could go. So I'll leave you be here. Eventually, I'll think of another team. I'll probably, and I will consider probably doing Orochi as protagonist in this game at least, and see how it goes. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.